Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Inavil Namaskar to all of you. Meeting call to order. Request. I request District Chairman to please wear your collar.
Thank you, Laura Mishra.
Thank you. I request Vice President Sumitra Nanda to please recite our inaugural prayer. Can we have Sumitra Nanda focused? Is Sumitra Nanda? Yeah.
Thank you, President. Inaugural Namaskar to all. I would request all of you to raise your right hand for inaugural prayer. Instill in us, O Lord, the true meaning of friendship. Never let us forget that we are all thy children. Notwithstanding the differences in our cultures and creeds, endow us with a desire to serve our fellow men, remembering that we too often need help. Whenever or wherever the need for service arises, help us to be ready to serve, endeavoring to make our badge of inaugural worthwhile, ensuring that we have not lived in vain. Thank you.
Thank you. I request Abhishek, our media partner, to put on the video of Ganesh Vandana and light the auspicious lamp before we start our enlightening program.
सर्वांगी सुंदर उदिशेंदुराची कंठी झळके माळ मुक्ता फळांची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ती हो श्री मंगल मूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ती जय देव जय देव
लंबोदर तू विनायका तू वल्लोळेश्वर मोरया विघ्नेश्वर तू एकदंत तू मयूरेश्वरा मोरया लंबोदर तू विनायका तू वल्लोळेश्वर मोरया विघ्नेश्वर तू एकदंत तू मयूरेश्वरा मोरया भक्ततुंड तू गजमुखा तू सिद्धि विनायका
Thank you, Abhishek. Inaugural greetings to all. I congratulate all members of District 326 on the International Literacy Day, where each individual of Innerville is interested in a literate society. So doing commendable jobs by reminding the public, the society, the importance of literacy as a matter of dignity and human rights. Today also, we will literate our audience to manage our electronic waste, e-waste, electronic products that are unwanted, not working, and we need to be literate enough to know the best way to dispose of this used and unwanted electronics or digital rubbish. I extremely thank our district chairman who could foresee an unwanted and wanted this webinar to be carried out by a professional guest from Mumbai. I welcome all on behalf of our club members. We are obliged by the presence of District Chairman Mrs. Ina Purohit and keynote speaker Mrs. Kunti Ojha and Hansu Parjiwal. We welcome all District Executive Committee members, District Vice Chairman Mrs. Manisha Srivastava, District AC Member Mrs. Jagruti Doshi, District Secretary Mrs. Rasika Bahadur, District ESO Mrs. T. Chiranjeevi, District ISO Mrs. Madhusmita Tripathi, District Editor Mrs. Anjana Bhamra, District CCCC, past District Chairman Mrs. Mamta Purohit, District Webmaster, past District Chairman Mrs. Raj Rupra, past Association Secretary, past District Chairman Mrs. Krishna Mahanti, and all past District Chairman of District 326. It is my pleasure to welcome all Presidents and Secretaries of District 326, all Journal Coordinators, and all vibrant members of Innerweave, Rotarians, and ladies and gentlemen. Now I request past President S. Sailaja to speak few lines introducing this webinar, E-Waste Management. Abhishek, would you please play the video presenting the flowers? Abhishek, would you please? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now, S.
President Lara Mitra Ratha, Secretary Pushpa Patra, District Chairman District 326 Mrs. Reena Purohit, AC Member Mrs. Jagruti Doshi, District TSO T. Chiranjeevi Tai, District Secretary Mrs. Rashika Bahadur, District Treasurer Mrs. Sandhya Rani Mishra, District ISO Mrs. Madhusmita Tripathi, District Editor Mrs. Anjana Bhamra, District CCCC Past District Chairman Mrs. Mamta Purohit, District Webmaster PDC Mrs. Raj Rupra, past Association Secretary PDC Mrs. Krishna Mahajanam, today's eminent speakers Kunti Oja and Hansu Paritwala, all past district chairman of District 326, all presidents, secretaries and office bearers of all Innerweave clubs, all zonal coordinators, all past presidents, members, friends of all Innerweave clubs, Rotarians, all well-wishers and guests and media. Let's begin with the arithmetic 789 at 7 in the evening of this 8th day of the month in this 9th month, September of year 2020, an year for history to remember for whatever reason. As a chairman of this seminar, I welcome each one of you, as it is your presence and participation that matters. It is a matter of great pleasure that this webinar that facilitated gathering of all of us undoubtedly brought us together and nearer, and it is indeed a matter to admire at the technology and electronic equipments and the developed science. On the call of nation for digital Swachh Bharat, it's time for all of us to pat ourselves for the remarkable achievements in the electronic world to cater to our requirements in the times of need. Electronics, as on today, has become a part of our lifestyle irrespective of ages. Children feel enthusiastic and senior citizens do not regret for helplessness in using the equipments. The quantity of use of products have grown in multiples. Need to acquire turned as a need for disposal. I am aiming at the purpose of the meeting as to what to do with the electronic wastage that is being accumulated day to day in huge numbers. Needless for me to say that for the purposeful use of electronic equipments, use of metals like lead, mercury, cadmium, chromium, and plastics has become inevitable. Now the question that has been posed before us is the disposal of the used ones to avoid environmental pollution. We are constrained to adopt the principle of scientific disposal of the products such as reduce, reuse, or recycle. Careful collection and continuous use and scientific disposal are the need of the hour. Innerweave, a club of the society and for the society, is concerned about the situation. A deliberation on the topic hopefully will enable us to give out to the society a useful message. With this sacred proposal, it is our humble endeavor to answer the question confronted to us to achieve the object. Your participation, will add strength to our objective. With this small introduction of the purpose of the seminar, I request the organizers to proceed with the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Past President Sailaja. Introducing of, now I request our club ISO, Priti Mutta Patnaik, to introduce our enthusiastic and determined district chairman, Mrs. Ina Purohit.
Hello. Inarvi Namaskar to one and all. I am privileged to introduce Mrs. Ina Purohit, our district chairman. First thing she says, no to I and believe in we. As district chairman, she has started her work through virtual platform. In spite of this adverse pandemic situation, she is focused, target-oriented, well-organized, and versatile. She believes in 5 Ps. Perfect planning prevents poor performance. And her tagline is, if we can dream, we can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Priti Mutta Patnaik. I would now request district chairman to please speak few lines.
Good evening, everyone. Club President Laura Mitra Ratha, Club Secretary Puspa Patraji, and today's eminent guests, Madam Kunti Oja and Madam Hansu Padiwala, Webinar Chairman Past President S. Sailaja, District Executive Committee members present over here, and I can see Past District Chairman Pratibha Patnaik ji from this club only, Past District Chairman Priya Amrochi, Past District Chairman and Webmaster Raj Rupra ji, Past Association Treasurer Rekha Saxena ji, Past District Chairman Dipti Mohanty ji, Past District Chairman Madhumita Mohanty ji, Past District Chairman Jayasri Bhattacharya ji, Past District Chairman, Past Association Secretary Krishna Mohanty ji, all the presidents of other Innerville clubs and Innerville members from all over the district, and our Rotarians present over here. Innerville Namaskar to all of you. First of all, thank you Riti Mukta for giving my brief introduction in such sweet words. And I'd like to congratulate President Laura Mitra Rath for taking up this need-based topic today as the main topic of the webinar. जब हम लोगों को गोल मिला था एसोसिएशन गोल, तब हम होप के अंदर एनवायरनमेंट में जो सेक्टर मिला है उसमें एक हमारी वर्टिकल थी ई वेस्ट, प्लास्टिक एंड ई वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट। तब मुझे सारे प्रेसिडेंट बोले थे कि मैडम हम इसके ऊपर क्या काम कर सकते हैं, बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं, बहुत कुछ। एंड आई एम थैंकफुल टू एसोसिएशन प्रेसिडेंट Vasudha Chandrachud ji for introducing us to Madam Kunti Oja, who does a lot of beautiful webinars on this. And I have also seen in Facebook her program in District 314, and I'm 100% sure that today we are going to have a very nice information from them, both the speakers. उससे पहले थोड़ा हम जान ले कि आज की वेबिनार किस चीज पे है। बहुत सारे आप लोगों के मन में क्वेरी थी, मैडम आप ई वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के ऊपर बोल रहे हैं, क्या है ये, हम क्या काम कर सकते हैं। तो मेरी यही छोटी बात है, बस थोड़ी सी मैं बोलूंगी, ज्यादा टाइम लूंगी नहीं, क्योंकि आज हम जिनको बुलाए हैं उनकी बात पहले सुनेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, इस टेक्नोलॉजी की दुनिया में कचरा एक ऐसा बड़ा वेस्ट, यानी कचरा एक ऐसा बड़ा और जल्द ग्रो करने वाला वेस्ट है जो कि पूरी दुनिया के लिए एक बड़ा संकट बन चुका है। ई वेस्ट क्या है और उससे हम कैसे निजात पाएंगे, उसी के बारे में ही आज हम जानेंगे। हम अभी इतने एडवांस हो चुके हैं कि बिना मशीन के हमारा जीवन सोच पाना बहुत ही मुश्किल है। चाहे छोटे से छोटे ही काम क्यों ना हो, हमें इन मशीन्स के ऊपर निर्भर होना पड़ रहा है। ऐसा इसीलिए क्योंकि हम सुख के आदी हो चुके हैं और हमारे जीवन को ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल बनाने के लिए मशीन्स का बहुत बड़ा हाथ रहा है। हमारी इन्हीं जरूरतों को पूरा करने के लिए दिन ब दिन इलेक्ट्रिकल और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स गुड्स की डिमांड बढ़ने लगे हैं, और जो कि बाद में ई वेस्ट की पैदा होने की सबसे बड़ा कारण बनकर उभर रहा है। ई वेस्ट या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वेस्ट और कुछ नहीं बल्कि उन्हीं इलेक्ट्रिकल गुड्स का कहा जाता है जिन्हें कि हम इस्तेमाल करने के बाद डंप या डिस्कार्ड कर देते हैं। जैसे जैसे हमारी पॉपुलेशन ग्रो होती जा रही है, वैसे वैसे हमारी ज़रूरतें, जिसके चलते ई वेस्ट की मात्रा बढ़ रही है। हर साल करीब 50 मिलियन टन की ई वेस्ट पैदा हो रही है। तो सोचिए भविष्य में ये कितना बड़ा खतरा बन के उभर सकता है। खास इसीलिए आज की हमारी ये वेबिनार है। ई वेस्ट, जिसका फुल फॉर्म है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वेस्ट, ये उन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गुड को रिफर किया जाता है जिन्हें हम कभी इस्तेमाल किया करते थे और अपने सुविधा के लिए, लेकिन वो अब खराब हो जाने से उन्हें अब और हम इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं और फेंक देते हैं या फिर डिस्कार्ड कर देते हैं। इसके इफेक्ट एनवायरमेंट के ऊपर बहुत ही इसका बुरा असर होता है। वो क्या असर होता है वो आज हमको हमारे स्पीकर्स बताएंगे और उससे कैसे निजात पाएंगे वो भी वो हमें बताएंगे। ई वेस्ट हमारे किसी भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स या सामान जैसे कंप्यूटर, टीवी, मॉनिटर्स, सेल फोन, वीसीआर, सीडी प्लेयर्स, फैक्स मशीन, प्रिंटर्स इत्यादि से बनते हैं। प्राय इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अगर उन्हें सही तरीके से हम डिस्पोज नहीं किए करेंगे तब वो उससे बहुत हार्मफुल मटेरियल्स निकलते हैं जो कि हवा, पानी और मिट्टी में मिलकर हमारे बहुत ही तबीयत खराब कर सकते हैं, एनवायरनमेंट में पोल्यूशन फैला सकते हैं। तो चलिए आज हम सुनते हैं हमारी जो बहुत अच्छे जो स्पीकर्स आए हैं उनसे कि ई वेस्ट से हम कैसे निजात पाएंगे और हमारे आगे उसको लेकर हम क्या क्या प्रोजेक्ट कर सकते हैं। रिसाइकलिंग की जो प्रोसेस मैडम हमको बताएंगे उसको भी हम कैसे करेंगे। आई विल रिक्वेस्ट आवर स्पीकर्स टू पुट सम फोकस ऑन that after explaining these things how we can work in this field. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We are grateful for your presence. Your enthusiasm is contagious and your contribution to District 326 is highly appreciable. We will follow your formula: perfect planning prevents poor performance, all time to come in activities. Now I request past President Nivedita Mahanti to introduce our esteemed guest to the virtual audience. I request Abhishek to please play the video.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, President. I'm extremely privileged to introduce the keynote speakers to this August gathering. We are so thankful to have two waste management professionals with us today. Hereby, I introduce Ms. Kunti Oza. Ms. Kunti Oza is the founder and chairperson of Clean Mumbai Foundation, an NGO that has been working in the waste management field since 1992. She introduced proper building-to-building garbage collection, bag your garbage, appealed to buildings to keep the garbage collection points closer to gates, which were originally very far from the buildings and were very dirty, segregation of waste, e-waste awareness, wheelie bins, etc. Since last few years, CMF has adopted a ward with Mumbai first. Ms. Kunti has also been chairperson for Environment Committee of Ladies Wing of IMC for several years and founder and trustee of Nagar. She has addressed various Rotary clubs and has done various projects with them. Since its inception, the foundation has been involved in a number of projects aimed at improving the environment of the city in association with various governmental and non-governmental associations. Next, we have another professional recommended by Ms. Kunti Oza, Ms. Hansu Pardiwala. Ms. Hansu Pardiwala is a waste management professional and the founder of Har Ghar, a social enterprise. She has spent almost 5 years in the field of waste management and has recently moved into the space of waste management training and spreading awareness on the different streams of waste and the safe collection, disposal and treatment. Apart from this, she is a joint secretary of the CPRA Cafe Parade President Association and is involved in the Cafe Parade community matters. Her hobbies are reading, traveling, watching music, movies, singing, learning new skills and cooking, and her happiest moments are when she's sharing her recipes with the people. Madam, we welcome both of you for this webinar and look forward for this interesting and informative webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, past President Nivedita Mahanti. Madam, a sincere appreciation for your presence in the webinar and request you to deliver the most important topic that we eagerly look forward. I request friends, Innerville sisters, Rotarians, put your questions in chat box while in session, and our esteemed speakers will answer them after the deliberation. Now I request Madam Kunti Oja to deliver our talk. Can we have Kunti Oja, ma'am? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, dear or respected Ina Purohit and Laura Rath and all the past district Innerville governors, and I really feel at the outset I would like to say that, my father has been Rotarian since 1962. Then my mother was very active Innerville member, and I remember that when we were young, she was telling us, "Oh, today I've got my Innerville meeting. I'm very busy. I'm very busy." And this all reminds me that today we are here. And the third thing is my brother is still an active Rotarian in Rotary Club of Mumbai, Rotary Club of Mumbai since last 30 years. So I'm very much with the Rotary family, and I feel a part of it. Secondly, even my father-in-law was a Rotarian, and he became Rotary president in 1972. So it is all Rotary around me. And today I am very much with one more Rotary club that is in Cuttack, and it's the first time that we are in this area. Now, even Clean Mumbai Foundation has been doing almost regularly every year a project with Rotary Club of Mumbai and other Rotary clubs, and especially with the waste management, they call us very often. So now the main thing that last year District 314 selected e-waste topic as their main activity topic, and they did a wonderful job. So I feel that this year when Vasudha Madam, your national president, she has taken up this topic, and we will try to help you as much as we can and make it a great success. And as you said, that e-waste has become so much part of it that I think our other wastes are now looking smaller than the e-waste. Today, I feel that this awareness program and disposal and collection will be of great help to you to project it. Now, coming to our subject, Project E-Waste, Awareness, Collection and Disposal. Yeah, Hansu? Yes, when we see our beautiful country, India, the first thing we think of is Taj. Then, of course, India Gate and beautiful temples and beautiful palaces. India is really, really beautiful, and we have lovely monuments, and we are very proud of it. Yeah, the beautiful, even in Odisha, we have lots of temples. But we have problems, and these are problems due to and it creates a lot of pollution and bad hygiene. Even the stray animals we see everywhere eating this waste, then diseases and foul odor. And of course, even it is a hindrance to traffic because so much of garbage is on the road, and that's how we, at least in Mumbai, we get a lot of traffic jams. And all these are problems due to garbage. But our India is a country which has 1.4 billion people, and it's facing its biggest ever crisis, and that is the garbage crisis. So e-waste is a part of garbage crisis. That's why I'm introducing you what is garbage. Now, the garbage problem in India. The garbage is poisoning the land and groundwater. It is so huge that majority of our dumping yards are very much looking like this, at least 3-4 times in a month, because the garbage gets burnt, and then decomposing this garbage also leads to many problems. Now, 31 million tons of garbage is sent to the landfill per annum, and in that, even e-waste is part of it. And we see a lot of burning of our waste in the landfills. Next, please. Yeah, just look at this. I don't think that you all must have noticed this, but in Mumbai, we had a huge problem of this burning of waste, and we face this scenario very often. And one of the items in this burning garbage is electronic waste. And that is why we are emphasizing that why we should take care of our garbage, and especially e-waste, because that creates a lot of burning, because it has got metals and plastic, and that creates a lot of pollution. So can you imagine that when it was burning 40 kilometers away in Devnar in Mumbai, we could smell the pollution in Kolaba, which is at the end of Mumbai. So that much of pollution is created very often in Mumbai and in many other cities. So it is a man-made problem, and it can be solved by men alone. And when we say men, we mean ladies too, because ladies are the ones who are more concerned with all this garbage problems than anybody else. And we are really telling you that in Mumbai also, many of the ladies are coming forward for this problem. Now, all our landfills are covered with garbage. Even in the daily markets, people are just throwing waste on the roads. And beaches. We have lovely beaches in Mumbai, but full of garbage. But now, luckily, at least in the last 2 years, the beach cleaning has become very popular, and many youngsters are coming forward. And of course, in Mumbai, we also have nalas and mangroves, which are also filled with many times, even with e-waste, because people just don't know that they shouldn't throw it in anywhere or everywhere. So now, waste segregation is the answer, and everybody knows, I think even you all must be segregating your waste mainly into dry waste and wet waste. Now, the third category is the harmful waste, which is the medical waste, and which is consists of syringe and injection thing and all. And the latest waste, which has come to a very big major volume, is electronic waste, which even Madam told us a lot about it, but let us see a little bit more in detail. Now, e-waste, this is the growing threat, because we start our morning with a cell phone. Maybe some of us are listening to bhajans also, don't we? But we do use it. And we end our night with maybe bhajan or any movie or anything, but we love it and we use it. But so at the same time, I feel that let us just not love it, but even manage it properly, because it is a growing threat. Now, what is e-waste? This is the scenario of e-waste. The picture shows our old telephones, our old computers, our wires, our old PCs, and so many other things like household items and all. So it is a toxic legacy of our digital age. E-waste is waste that is generated from electronics and electricals once they have reached the end of their useful life. Example, phones, computers, laptops, printers, CD players, etc. And where are the sources of e-waste? Everywhere. At home, at hospitals, at government institutions, at private sectors like industry, they have boilers, mixers, and incubators. Government has got fax machines, Xerox machines, scanners, even in our offices. In hospitals, we have ECG device. Everywhere we are surrounded by this magnetic machines. And this is, whenever it finishes their life, they become e-waste. And at home, you know everything, washing machine, microwave, CD player, radio, television. So we are really surrounded by not only our vegetable waste and dry waste, but this waste is also become part and parcel of our life. So we all produce e-waste day out and day night. Yeah. So why e-waste is a problem? E-waste is a problem because India is the 5th largest producer of e-waste in the world. And that is because we are too many people, our population is big, and that's why we are the largest producer. Now, 18.5 lakh metric ton of e-waste was produced 2-3 years ago. And in 2020, e-waste in India is likely to go up to 52 lakh metric tons. Now, just imagine the volume. Now, for example, 100 crore mobile phones in use, but only 25% are discarded per year. So the volume is very big. Now, Mumbai is one of the largest generator, followed by Delhi and Bangalore, because all these cities have got lot of IT offices. Then e-waste is dumping from developed nations also. In fact, we don't have enough e-waste in our country. So we also get it from developed countries and to be recycled and reused. But all that volume is not handled properly so far. So we too, me and Hansu decided that we should try to educate our people, and that how will we reduce it, which Hansu will now take over.
So as Kunti already explained to you, that e-waste is a mounting problem. It's growing every day, and you're all aware of every strata of society has got the latest mobile phones. Our children have got the thing. In Mumbai, the Bhajiwala also have smartphones. So it's a very, very large problem that we're facing. And all we feel is that if people are educated, they will look at this differently. We've seen that when we tell people, mostly they're not aware of it. So when we explain to people why this needs to be managed, they are very open to cooperating. This is the scenario which is there in all the cities. I don't know how it is in Cuttack, but in big cities, there are actual areas where these electronics are taken and just dumped there, and they are burnt over there because they contain a lot of precious metals. To extract the precious metals, they need to burn it, because this is all the unorganized sector. They're actually not operating as per the government norms and rules. And since only 2.5% is recycled, the 97.5% of waste is being managed in this horrible way, where they are just burning it. So what is the need for, what is the urgency, or what is the need for effective disposal? The electronics, like Madam already mentioned, contains highly toxic components: lead, mercury, arsenic, beryllium, and all the other BFRs. These metals and these toxic components, if they are burnt, they have a very, very bad effect on the atmosphere, as well as the people who are working on this project, or people who are doing this activity. Each piece of the electronic equipment contains enough toxins to make a person very, very seriously ill. So there's a very high incidence of cancers and lung ailments and lung diseases in people who are working in this sector, in this unorganized sector. In the landfills, so when we're talking about, when this material goes into your normal waste. So if you're looking at batteries, sometimes we just throw the batteries in the kachra. We don't throw it. We don't keep it separately. Those batteries get mixed with our wet waste. A lot of our wet waste contain acids, like, our tomato and all the leftover food. It is acidic in nature. So all this acid works on the batteries and works on all the electronics, and actually leach into the groundwater and poison the water, and they poison the ground as well. So it doesn't only have an effect on the atmosphere, but it also has an effect on the
dumping ground
and the water, and it poisons the areas where it is discarded. Again, when, like I explained, if it's incinerated or burnt, the chemicals are released into the air and pollute the air we breathe. And about 2/3 of all e-waste workers suffer from respiratory ailments due to improper safeguards. They are not given any kind of equipment to wear. They don't wear, masks, or they don't cover their face or anything. So they are actually suffering from cancer, they are suffering from lung diseases. And the saddest part is because it is all managed by the informal segment or the informal sector, 4 to 5 lakh children in the age group of 10 to 15 years are engaged in this processing activities. And this is all without any precautions and safety measures. So because there's no proper government, I mean, there is a government regulation, but people are not following it. We are putting the lives of so many people at risk because we're not managing this waste properly. And which is why it's absolutely urgent and important that we educate people and we create the awareness. Now, what are the adverse effects of e-waste on health? Our whole body gets affected by the e-waste poison or the e-waste, effluents. Starting from, it affects our brain, it affects our breathing and asthma, and leads to coughing, wheezing, bronchitis, reduced lung development, and also other kind of arterial diseases like high blood pressure, arteriosclerosis, cancer, and heart attacks. So again, it's not just a kind of a product that affects the atmosphere and all. Everything of this affects each one of us in some form or manner. So what does effective disposal mean? Okay. So effective disposal actually means giving the e-waste to certified authorized recyclers and not to the raddiwalas or kabadiwalas. Because what the kabadiwalas are doing they are just burning the e-waste to extract the precious metal. Okay, so we have to make sure that we source a proper government authorized agency which is certified and which are following the international norms. There are international norms for management of e-waste, and there are many companies that are doing this very, very effectively. And so we have to make sure that we give these products to these companies. So what are the other ways of effective disposal? Many electronics can be refurbished for reuse. Right now, there are many, many organizations who are collecting old laptops, old iPads, old smartphones for use at home, for home schools, because a lot of underprivileged children are not getting access to, they've all got e-learning and online classes, but they don't have they don't have the proper devices to access their classes with. So many, many organizations, and yesterday we had a chat with your group, and I think somebody mentioned that they are also planning to put that also into effect. There are people who are going to help them with that. So that's a very, very good way of reusing your, old equipment and smartphones. Then there are reusable material like precious metals, which are extracted for reuse, but they're using scientific methods. They're following international norms. They're not just burning it to take out the, the precious metals. Also with this, toxins are removed and properly disposed of. So because of the way the equipment is made, there are a lot of toxins that are made, are used while making equipment. So this has to be removed properly and disposed of properly, and that can only be done by a proper certified organization who is following these safety norms. Then the leftover material like the glass, metal and plastic is fed into the recycling system. So these organizations who are properly certified, they remove the precious metals and they remove the toxins properly and dispose them off. And everything else that is left, like in a mobile phone, we have the glass, we have the plastic body, and we have the metal key, the keypads and everything. All that is removed scientifically and fed into the proper recycling system. So that again is a very important part that is managed by these companies. The other thing that people are very worried about is data security, because a lot of our information is stored on our mobile phones and on our laptops and all. So when you give it to a proper company, that data is also secure because they actually deal with it very scientifically and they deal with it very properly. So this is how a typical e-waste company is managed. They have a very scientific way, they have a very proper professional way of managing it, and they make sure that everything is done as per the international norms and as per the Indian norms also, because our CPCB, which is the Central Pollution Control Board, has also got very strict norms, and only if they follow these norms will they get their license, renewed. So that is something that we have to keep in mind, that we should only be dealing with this kind of company. So what are the projects that we, how do you think that we can do projects? Is we are sharing with you what we have done with other, organizations and other Rotary clubs and inner wheels. So the first thing is to create awareness regarding e-waste. Like what we are doing now today is we need to create this awareness in as many people as we can, because we need to let people know what is the damage to the environment and the need for proper disposal. Let me assure you that when people are aware of this, or when people are educated about this, then people start taking this a little bit more seriously. A lot of the times people are not acting, like in a proper way because they don't know. The moment you start sharing this and, spreading this information, this actually has a very cascading effect and people take it more seriously. The other thing is to set up a collection system. So if you are looking at a project, one of the things that you can consider is placement of e-waste collection bins at prominent public places. So we look at maybe outside theaters, outside malls, in schools and colleges or whatever. We'll guide you with that. But these are the ways that you can actually set up your nicely branded e-waste collection bins for at prominent public places. Then you should tie up with a CPCB authorized e-waste collection agency to collect and ensure responsible disposal as per the safety standards. Again, we can help you like locate and we could help you help to connect you with people who we are working with in Mumbai and who may have subsidiaries in Orissa. So we can help you with that information. Alternately, you could also look for your own, contacts through your own contacts. The Rotary did a very, last year the Inner Wheel in Mumbai did it. You could also maybe check with them, whatever, suits you. If you would like us to help you, we'll be very happy to do that. So where do we do this awareness? The awareness is done in schools, colleges, clubs, residential complexes, etc. So there are many avenues that you can select. The best thing is that we think that the school is a very good place to start, because when you start talking to children about it, they are easily, they kind of take it a lot more seriously. They talk to their parents. So it has a very positive impact in schools. And then of course, colleges also, because there also they take it up as their own projects and they have all of them nature clubs and whatever. Then these, other clubs that you have, residential complexes, all these places are places where you can create the awareness. Then again, like we explained to you, the collection can be done by placement of e-waste collection bins at prominent in public places. And, you can arrange a periodic, collection, because e-waste is not, generated every day. So just before a festival also you can, like we've done in Mumbai, just before Ganesh Chaturthi, just after Ganpati got over, we did a collection drive and we sent people the information a lot in advance, telling them that we're going to be doing this. And, please, when you're cleaning your house for your Ganpati festival, please keep aside all your e-waste and we will be coming to collect it. Now we're planning to do one before Diwali, because that's the time when people are buying, before, they're buying new TVs and they're buying new equipment. So at that time, you can select some good time, like you all could probably have it before Durga Puja or something. And you can send out the circular to people before. And this same e-waste recycler can go there or go to these complexes and start a collection. So this is one way of doing it, because this is not something that is generated every day. So even if you do it 2 or 3 times a year, it's good enough, because you will see that people, like the first time when we had done it in July, that time it was around maybe 240 kilos of waste. But this month when we did it, or last week, we did it on the 5th, and we collected more than 550 kilos. So it's just getting better, and more people are reaching out to us. People word will get around and people will contact you and tell you that we want to do this in our area. Can you please organize this in our complex? So that will start happening. So this is another way of actually, taking this project forward.
I would like to add one thing, that a few years back, we had installed 8 collection spots, and out of which 6 are running very successfully. So I feel that collection spots, and mainly at the clubs. So I am sure that Cuttack must be having some cricket club or anything. And there I think there are many people are members, and it's very convenient for them to use it. So that is one way that you can start. Yeah. And so our video.
Yeah, I'm just starting
Yeah.
the video. So now to end, we will be just taking you through a video where I will just, we'll just be, I'm sorry about this. Sorry, 1 minute. Yesterday we actually did a practice session to make sure that there was no glitches. But
Yeah, this will happen. This will happen. We are all new to these techniques.
Correct.
Webinar is a new technique altogether.
Correct. And I think all of us at our age have adapted pretty well to it, I feel. So, I mean, I'm happy to see that, all of us, we are all at that age where we have not grown up with technology. We have actually quite late.
Learned it.
Technology has come into our lives pretty late. So despite that, I think we're all doing a fairly good job. I know that my kids are always making fun of me and saying, "Oh, mom, you're doing this wrong and you're doing that wrong." But I think that I'm quite okay with, the way we are doing it. 1 minute. So I think, can you all see this?
No, till now not.
Okay, 1 minute.
Screen is not shared.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
now it's
Yes,
visible.
got it.
Okay.
ये है आपकी जिंदगी के कुछ खास हिस्से जिनके बिना आप जिंदा नहीं रह सकते। ये है आपका टीवी, हंसते हैं, रोते हैं। ये है आपका मोबाइल, जिसके साथ आप जागते हैं, सोते हैं। ये है आपका चार्जर, जिसके बिना आपका मोबाइल सांस नहीं ले पाता है। पर जैसे ही ये पुराने होते हैं, ये कर देते हैं आपकी पोजीशन में पंचर। फिर आप क्या करते हैं? बात गई बात गई, अब तू कौन मैं कौन। आपने जिससे लिया मजा, वो आज देता है दुनिया को ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की सजा। अब तक आपके घर की जो था शोभा, वो आज फैला रहा है किसी और के घर में बीमारियां। यानी हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपकरण जब हमारे काम के नहीं रहते, तब वे पर्यावरण के लिए बन जाते हैं वेस्ट। और ये वेस्ट कोई मामूली वेस्ट नहीं है, क्योंकि इन उपकरणों में मौजूद होते हैं मर्क्यूरी, क्रोमियम और प्लास्टिक्स जैसे टॉक्सिक पोल्यूटेंट्स, जो इंसान और पर्यावरण दोनों के लिए हानिकारक है। आज देश के असंगठित क्षेत्र में कार्यरत हैं देश के लाखों लोग। नियमानुसार ना चल रहे इस क्षेत्र में लोग कूड़े कचरे के प्रोसेसिंग के दौरान जहरीले केमिकल्स के संपर्क में आते हैं। और तो और इस वेस्ट में मौजूद होते हैं सोना, चांदी और तांबे जैसे कई कीमती पदार्थ भी। एक तरफ हम दुनिया के सबसे ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सामान इस्तेमाल करने वाला देश बन रहे हैं, तो साथ ही में दूसरी ओर हम ई वेस्ट भी उतना ही ज्यादा जनरेट कर रहे हैं।
कभी कभार इन दिनों हमारे यहाँ पहले अच्छी पेन रखना वो स्टेटस था, अच्छी घड़ी रखना स्टेटस था, अब अच्छा फोन रखना स्टेटस हो गया है। ई वेस्ट, इसके विषय में अवेयरनेस नहीं है। देखिए हमारे देश में एनवायरनमेंट की समस्याएं इसलिए आई, कारखाना लगा दिया। They were not conscious about it. हमने ई वेस्ट के संबंध में एक मिशन उठाना चाहिए, ऑनलाइन चलाना चाहिए, अवेयरनेस कैंपेन करना चाहिए, ई वेस्ट के सॉल्यूशन खोजने चाहिए। सरकार के साथ मिलकर के कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाया जा सकता है ई वेस्ट के सॉल्यूशन, वरना हम पता नहीं कहां से कहां।
इसीलिए आज प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उठाया है एक बड़ा कदम स्वच्छ भारत की ओर। तो आइए अब साथ मिलकर तय करें कि हम हमारे ई वेस्ट को कहीं भी नहीं फेंकेंगे। हम करेंगे उनका केवल साइंटिफिक डिस्पोजल, ताकि हम यही वेस्ट को कर सकें रिड्यूस, रीयूज, रिसाइकल। और ये प्रोसेस के लिए भारत में कार्यरत है करीब 150 जितने ई वेस्ट ऑथराइज्ड रिसाइकलर, जिनकी जानकारी आपको प्राप्त होगी आपके नजदीकी कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर्स यानी कि CSC से। और फिर आपको करना बस ये है कि अपने ई वेस्ट को इकट्ठा कर उसे पहुंचाएं नजदीकी ई वेस्ट कलेक्शन सेंटर तक। इन्हें पहुंचाएंगे इनकी सही मंजिल तक। यहाँ पर ही तो वेस्ट से होगा वेल्थ का निर्माण, वो भी बिना कुदरत या इंसान को नुकसान पहुंचाए। देश की जागरूकता से होगा हजारों लोगों के लिए रोजगार का सृजन और होगा स्वच्छ और स्वस्थ भारत का भी निर्माण। स्वच्छ डिजिटल भारत, डिजिटल स्वच्छता की ओर एक बड़ा कदम।
So thank you everybody. This was our presentation, and now we would like to take the questions that everybody has, or if anybody has any queries or anything that they would like to ask us, we'll be happy to take that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much. Can I say something, Laura?
Sure, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Kunti Oja and Madam Hansmukh Patiwal. बहुत ही अच्छे informations थे. What I feel after hearing both of you, that our focus should be first on now creating e-waste collection centers all over the district. Then sure. after that, we will be in contact with you, and to which organizations we should refer after that for recycling. I think you can suggest that better all over Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and in MP.
Okay.
So, Madam,
Sure.
we would like to work along with you on this project. So now I will request our members to work on the e-waste collection centers first.
Correct. Some popular, and convenient places in Cuttack to begin with.
Not only in Cuttack,
but
actually
Bhubaneswar.
our district is spread over Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and eastern part of Madhya Pradesh.
Oh.
So you have a very nice large area to cover. Yes. And you can actually, there are many spots, like we just gave you some examples of what we have been doing in Mumbai. And
it will be so nice of you.
Yeah. We can actually prepare a good framework of a project for you, and give you guidelines as to how we have done it. And then you can, from that, take out whatever is practical for y'all and what y'all are happy to do, and start with the baby steps, so that you can.
I'll be in touch with you and just suggest a stepwise that in the 3 states, how we can do this in a practical way.
Correct. We'll have to find the recycler also.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yes.
Because the second thing is that recycler.
Yes. Now that people have understood what is e-waste and how to work on it, now the second part will be practically to do work on it, and for that we will need your help once again, madam.
Sure. Anytime. So what I feel that each and every inner wheel club in your district should find out the good spot which is safe. For example, in Mumbai we have organized in clubs and in schools where they have taken initiative, and that's how the e-waste collection spot is secured, because it is containing some material which can be resold. So that is one thing which one has to take care.
Just let me know whether to create these e-waste collection centers, we need to take the permission of government, or we can do it like this.
No, it can be done on your own. Basically, you can just you just need to, like, suppose you're putting it in a college or somewhere, or you're putting it in a shopping complex. You have to make sure that it is put in a place where somebody can be responsible for the products, because some of them, again, it's valuable. So people
can be stolen.
Can be stolen. So there has to be somebody who's, like, say it's a college, then there has to be a security person. It has to be kept in a place which is safe. So those considerations you have to do. Even in
I can suggest one thing. Suppose for a place like either Raipur or in Cuttack, there are more than one clubs. Collectively, they can create one e-waste collection center,
Correct.
and then we can work on that.
I think, you know, the clubs are very welcoming this idea, because even their names go up, and they have some space also and security also. So even we are very comfortable with clubs.
So if any member has any go down type things, we can do it in, put it there
Yeah.
also. So we will work on it. Very nice, madam. Thank you so much.
Look for
If you are a member of any club, no, then you contact the president or the secretary of the club, and you explain to them that, you know, why this is necessary, and I think they will provide.
We definitely will work on that. And friends, I want to say you something. Survival depends upon clean, green environment and balanced ecology. It is dire need of our my dear friends. Let's learn from yesterday, take action today, and secure our tomorrow. So after hearing today's beautiful deliberation, I will like to request all our members to put a thought on this thing, and we are going to work practically on this year.
Sure.
We
are there to help you.
Happy to hear that.
I'll be in touch with you.
Yes.
How to put it ahead.
Sure.
Then we'll do the needful step by step.
Sure.
Sure. Maybe we will find out if our clubs have got affiliated clubs there. Then also they can correspond,
That
no?
will be so nice of you. That
Yeah.
will be so nice of you.
We'll find out.
If you can give, I can give you the names of the places of our district.
Yes,
So
I
if
was
you
gonna
can
tell
give
you
some, yes. So if you can give us some reference, if you have any tie-up in those places.
Some affiliations, the clubs are all affiliated.
Clubs, affiliated.
So
So
we can
that way.
find out whether our clubs are affiliated.
That will be most useful to us. So now I will request our media partner to put the option on so that all can unmute themselves, and if they have to ask any queries, they can.
We have yeah. Before anybody unmutes, we have project coordinator Lopamudra Mishra. She'll be asking from the charts. Thereafter, whoever raises hand, questions.
Okay.
Okay.
District EC and PDC को आप unmute कर दीजिए. They must be asking. After this question session, then you unmute them.
Okay. So thank you so much, both of you speakers, for sharing your time and experiences with us. I think we would agree that your deliberation on management of electronic waste was very unusual and educative. You have done research.
Good evening all, and thank Madam for such an eye-opening and very informative deliberation. Actually, I myself am having a common service center. This is very new. I heard from PS this speech that a CSC can be converted into a collection center of waste. Actually, this is news to me rather, because in Cuttack itself having something around only we're having some around 18 common service centers, which are all located in prime areas. I can talk with them that if you have any information regarding this, collect this, because today only I heard about that common service be a collection center only. Can try for that, and but always everybody having a good, and actually some we are also from other states like that. They want to know, is there any star or any company in Delhi and in other parts who is responsible to waste? Can you
Sorry, I
please
didn't
give us
hear that.
information?
Can you repeat that question?
I think your voice is breaking. So
I will request Lopamudra, if you remove your earphone from the your device, mobile or laptop, that will be okay.
Yeah, now speak.
Yeah, it's unmute now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, better.
Yeah, exactly. Clear. You start the questions that were put in the chat box. Okay. Now you again mute.
We can't hear you now.
Yeah.
Mute yourself. Lopamudra, unmute. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not allowing.
I think you.
Hello.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
audible.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're audible.
You are muting yourself, Lopamudra. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I think you need to take out the wire from the headphone.
The host is not allowing me to unmute myself. The host is not allowing me to unmute myself. Anyways, we can hear. So is there any? We can hear you. In Delhi, is there any companies?
In Delhi, there is a, if you go to the website of CPCB, which is Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB will give you the list all over the country.
Yeah.
Many e-waste, authorized e-waste
recyclers.
And you'll get the whole list. I can send you all the link of that. I will send it to Madam, and you can circulate it. That has the entire country list wherever there are. So you'll be able to, kind of connect with them.
In case if you have problem, then our Mumbai company also is eager to, try to help you. But let us find the local ones.
Lopamudra is getting muted. So let's keep the option on of unmuting the audience and let them ask, interact verbally.
Now you are not allowing me. Anyways, you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Actually, I just wanted. Can you please share this video with us so that can also awareness in institutions, in colleges, of our participants and members, college readers, and they're having institutions. We can generation should be aware of this. So, is it to have this video?
So actually, this video is, something that we have prepared specially for, our own use. But maybe we can make something slightly simpler for you or something. We'll discuss that because this is something that we have created, for our own use. Yeah.
No, madam. Very sorry that question had come. It's your personal stuff.
No, that's fine. I mean,
for that.
It's okay.
No. I mean,
we can create.
There is the good thing is that people want to spread the message. So that is the reason why somebody may have asked that also. It's not done with any other intention. I'm sure of that. But this is just wanting to let you know that we.
No, and by seeing the video, I think it's really people get impressed and motivated. So we will certainly do. Hansu, we will prepare one for them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, any other questions? Yeah. Please unmute yourself or raise your hand so that the media partner unmutes.
I think everyone can unmute themselves and have interaction.
How many inner wheel clubs are there in your district? 3 to 6?
70.
70?
Yes.
Oh, many. So I think all of them should see this and then they will be motivated.
They will be given the link of this webinar. Then we'll be in touch.
Because that awareness is the main thing. When one sees this thing, then they will be really motivated.
That is what we have found, that many people do it out of, give it to, like somebody had mentioned in the chat, that even well-to-do families says it to the kabadi walas. But that is out of ignorance. I'm sure when people come to know that this is a hazard of doing that, people will look at it differently. So I don't think a well-to-do family does it because, they're going to get 200 rupees or something for that.
They don't know.
Or something. But because they don't know what is the right, and I think when you do that, then when you create the awareness, people are more, kind of conscious of it,
So last week when we did the drive, I got so many calls that what is e-waste? So people are really totally ignorant. So I think e-waste has to be made very familiar word.
Well,
ma'am,
I just want am I audible, please?
Yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
I am Suprabhananda, IPP of Metro, Inner Wheel Club of Bhubaneswar Metro. In almost all our place, ma'am, is how do you work it out? Thing is that because in most of our houses, in most of the members, there will be a lot of e-waste, which are just like there, and it is just piling up. And we can't afford to give it to Kabadiwala because they will dump it on the earth, and that earth is naturally polluted. Again, the water is also polluted, the groundwater is everything. Surface level, it is all polluted again. So how do you work out at home from how you started from home, at least?
So what I'll share with you what I do in my house. We have one carton that we keep aside. I mean, because this doesn't come every day. So the first time you will get a lot of e-waste when you're doing it the first time. So you just make one baksa, one carton, and you just tell everybody कि जिसका भी जो पुराना है आप इसमें डाल दीजिए. And you'll see some iron will come, some old kettle that is not working, some chargers are not working, purani battery hai. So all those things will come, and the first time you will get a lot. उसके बाद आपका कम होते जाएगा. So the first time you just need to inform your family कि now we will be doing this. We will be
and if you are in a cooperative housing society, if you live in a cooperative housing society, even one thing which you can suggest to your secretary chairman, okay, let us collect our e-waste. Then, the awareness will come. You spread the message. And secondly, then we'll have to connect it with the recycler. Because after collection, what? But main thing is the collection. So I think cooperative housing societies are also playing very important role. Because they have some office.
But here it is in a colony, there are a number of people staying in individual houses. So I can talk to them. In this our area, I can talk to them and try to
Madam Suprabhaji, now our president will work on first work will be creating collection spurts. So मैडम ने जैसे बताया कि first आप लोग awareness create कीजिए society में भी जहाँ भी है that keep a box aside and go on putting your e-waste in that, and after that you people spread the awareness to collect that and start collection centers. I'll just put those points after this webinar to all of you to what will be our next step. I think next was Madam Krishna Mahanti ji. She was asking something. Krishna ji, yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Suprabhaji.
Ma'am, actually, it was very informative because every state has and every district, of course, has a pollution control board. So, can we collaborate with that? You just mentioned, I put it also on in the chat box, because they must also be having, because individually it is very easy said than done. So of course everyone can take initiative, but if we collaborate, because if government has got some, because this has become a major problem, e-waste. Earlier when we were studying, we were only about air pollution and water and soil. This we studied, but now e-waste has come.
Yeah, actually this e-waste is handled by Pollution Control Board of each and every state. So I think it's a good thing. You can, and they might also know some recyclers. So I think, yeah. So you can find out from that. It's a very good question.
Pollution Control Board. We also have a pollution control board in every district. So we can invite their specialists also to our.
But they don't do any collection. They can guide you with the recycler and some norms and all, So in Maharashtra, in Mumbai also we are, in fact, they also helped us years ago to, give boxes to societies, like we did it once. So in some ways they also have some funds, but instead of that, it's better that, start it on your own, because government bodies take very long to dispose their funds. But you should also involve them. Like once when we had webinar, like seminar like this live in Mumbai, we had called the government Maharashtra Pollution Control Board person, and he was very pleased, and he gave so many details which were very helpful. And so you remember, no?
Hello, my opinion is that 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 madam just now said if it is kettles are spoiled, you are having the oil container. Every month we bring 5 liters of oil container, as well as the Coca-Cola's bottle, Sprite bottle, Big B. You can cut it and you can use for your gamlas for planting the plants and all. What I do always, even the broken glass also, when cup and all, I make it for the planting the trees, and I'll paint it first, do the painting and all, and you can plant it all those. No need to buy the gamlas and all to spend the money. That also you can do it. I do always. Whatever even I give them gifts to them the birthday or anniversary by painting them and putting planting and all. I give. That also can be done. That is my idea.
These are not e-waste.
That is something different. But we are talking about the e-waste. जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वेस्ट है उसके बारे में मैडम बता रहे हैं कि उसको हम कैसे अलग करके वो करें.
And Abhi, the need of the day is that because this online school, schools are teaching on online, please, if at all you have any old laptops, but they are in working condition, then please donate them. I think that is nothing like that.
We are doing that. Clubs are doing that. Actually. We
do that. One more question. After I came to know that this club is hosting the on e-waste, so I wanted to also equip myself with a lot of information, and I will. So, but I just came across one that we normally go and we just when we buy the goods of electronics, there's something E-star models. So I mean, are they really help? I mean, I just wanted to know. So can they help in reducing this?
So again, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency has got the star rating for all equipment. So when you check when you buy any equipment, the higher the star rating is, the better the efficiency of the equipment is.
Yeah, so it will last longer. Yeah. You mean to say, and so the waste can be like reduced.
And they also said even their power consumption is less. They're also very much more efficient as far as the energy is concerned. So you can, I mean, it's definitely a very good point to, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good explanation. Good explanation.
Any more questions?
Okay, then. Any more questions here? I don't think any questions are there.
Any more?
If anybody has
our district executive committee members, do you have any inputs or any questions?
There is one person who's written about municipal corporation to work with the municipal corporation to collect e-waste. That's not a very good idea, because that, the waste workers will just take out whatever they want. That we should not mix it, because whatever they don't find valuable will go into the dumping ground. So this
again, that burning,
and it will get spoiled also with the other waste. It will get spoiled also.
Completely different channel of waste. So we should treat it differently, and we should dispose it off differently. So I mean, I understand that you are looking at it from a logistic point of view, because a municipal corporation moves their vehicle around, and also it may seem like a more logical way to do it, but it's mixing two different forms of waste, and it will not be a very efficient system.
Okay. Madam, in the end, can I say one thing? That we have been very much involved in e-waste collection, but since last 1 year, we also started milk bag collection. So maybe in next time or whenever, we'll write to you. And we've got a very small video which can be, distributed to everybody. And milk bag is very much ladies' subject. And millions of bags we are using every day.
Some highlight now on that.
So can we show you the video?
Yes.
Just thought that this is a platform that we can also reach out to you. And millions of bags are used every day, and they are all, we see it on beaches and nalas and all. So this is
correct. You are correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is one of our very recent projects, and it's a project that has been quite well received, and it's been very successful so far. So we just have, we are taking it as far as we can. 1 minute, I'm just looking for the video. 1 minute.
Sure, please.
Yeah. So that's something that we can, that's something that you can immediately start, because that is also very easy to do. And somehow people have been very, very positive towards
Very
it.
positive.
Yeah. So
and it's very easy, and every day you will feel that you are doing something, and so easily. And then one networking system, we will let you know how to collect it. And then we'll contact with the plastic recycler. It's a different recycler.
I'm going to show you the old one. I can't seem to find the new one, but I'll just show you the old one. 1 minute. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Usually we cut in the triangle, but here one has to cut it in straight line. So no plastic is separated from the bag. Usually we dry like this in the kitchen. So this is how all the ladies of our area have started contributing whatever amount they get per day, and we collect it monthly. And it's a very good network which we have started. And then we also go to institutions and all. So I think we can do that, a project also.
After collecting these wrappers, what is the next?
We have tied up with a recycler who comes and collects it, and then it goes for recycling. So they make it into different items. They make it into roofing sheets. They make it into other products like chairs, buckets,
benches, dustbins.
We are going to start that very soon, from tomorrow.
It's very good.
Excuse me.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
I wanted to, I myself, Kalpana Tripathi from Silver City, Cuttack. I wanted to say one thing regarding this collection of bag. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just you are cutting the bag very nicely, because the slightest the age of the someone, when Muswani is using the bag, she is cutting the small portion and put it in the ground, and that is choke the nala anything, and that is very hazardous. And if this is cut straight twice, and this is very good, because it is this small cutting is very much dangerous to so many things. Just so if they will cut the plastic bag lengthwise and pour the milk, it will be very nice.
That's what we found.
The cutting is very much necessary, क्योंकि ये सब कोई जानवर ये सब उसका गले में भी अटक जाएगा, और उसमें नला में भी वो चोक हो जाएगा ये सब. So in this webinar, I wanted to say my friends that they should cut the milk bag. Everybody using milk bags, and the cutting this type.
In fact, that triangle, the cutting of that bag at the end triangle, which is causing lot of harm to animals and everybody, and even our nalas and all. So I think it will be done. It can be done and start it.
Long back I got one WhatsApp message like this also, and says that day I started the same way, cut the packet and throw it full packet, not the corner of it. And I taught to my nearby people also, to my neighbors also, and to my family members also.
Very good.
That is actually that is what we have done.
Careless, and so I taught them that you don't cut the corner, you cut only the packet. And
But and one more thing, that this video is so short and sweet that even one can show it to one staff, because eventually they are doing it, at least many houses, so they also feel good. Okay, even we are, and that way even we are educating them that how much plastic is hazardous to our land, and let us do our own bit.
And we also want to share with you that we started this project in May 2019. And from May to March, we saved 2,45,000 bags going into the landfill.
My God. 2,45,000. Yeah.
So nice. Yeah. So this was just because, like you said, somebody mentioned that they got that video on WhatsApp, they got that message.
Yeah.
We also got that message, and we said, let us do something, and we must do this. This is a small thing, and everybody uses milk bag. Even in the Jhopadpatti, people are using milk bag. Even in the high-rise, people are using milk bag. Every strata of society is using milk bag. So we can send this message.
And another advantage is that all ladies are involved and their staff also. So, education.
I think especially in a big cities, milk packets are using more than the small city. Small cities still it is depend on the milkman, and they're giving and going back. But when I was in Calcutta, I used to do this, and the people that wrap paper, they used to come up from door to door. They used to pick up all these packets. And behalf of that packet, they used to give us chocolates or save and like that.
Very good.
That's
very common.
And yes, madam, thank you very much for the informative talks, and we are definitely going to work on it with collaboration with you.
Very
nice. No, we are very happy that today the interaction has become very, very friendly and very, I should say, motivating and emotional. I can see from Mrs. Purohit's face that she's very much ready to start from tomorrow.
Definitely, we are going to start that. And yes, our presidents and members are also very enthusiastic, and they were eagerly waiting for this webinar how to work on it, particularly on e-waste management.
Sure.
We're going to take up that very soon. I'll request Laura Mitra to go to the next agenda, please.
Thank you. You have done research and have implemented them in society, which definitely plays a role in reducing environmental pollution. I hope the galaxy of audience might have been enlightened by your talk and will definitely take care of the environment by implementing e-waste management in day-to-day life. Once again, on behalf of all members, I want to thank both of you for the insightful presentation of today and a truly memorable evening. Thank you so much, madam.
Even we are very happy. Very happy.
Thank you so much
for inviting us. And we have that way we have virtually visited Cuttack.
Yes.
Hopefully, when things become okay, we may come there physically also.
Yes.
We will be very welcome.
Yes.
Physically come.
We would love to.
We would really love to.
Yeah.
So I'll pray that this coronavirus goes away from the universe very soon.
Yes.
And we'll be able to be there physically, and we can meet each other physically.
And all this helps for global warming also, to reduce global warming, because we all will have to do something. Otherwise, this global warming will kill us. Sure. And it is in our hands. It is in our ladies' hands.
Exactly, ma'am. Now I request Abhishek, our media partner, to show the token of love from our club to the guests and for our lovable district chairman, Mrs. Eena Purohit. We in Naril Club of Cuttack take a pledge to construct a cemented chair in the gardens of Shraddha and Sadhana, an old age home of our district chairman, Mrs. Eena Purohit. This is for you, ma'am. Thank you
so much.
As Cuttack is famous for its silver filigree, as token of appreciation, we present you two silver pens from.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
It's already been dispatched by speed post. It will be reaching you by tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
It is faster than WhatsApp.
Exactly.
Or I can say as fast as WhatsApp.
You all can send us a list of all your districts and everything, all your chapters. We will
Yeah.
prepare a plan for you and email it to you in the next few days if you can.
That's
Yeah,
so nice of
sure.
you. That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
Privileged. We are privileged.
No, we are very keen that this project should pick up, and whatever help we can give you, Anju and myself, we will be there. And that is what is the role of our foundation and our Har Ghar Har Aagar, that we want to spread this as much as we can. We are very happy. And we are on the west and you are on the east. So it is a real combination.
We are humbled more. We are humbled more for your participation.
No, we are very happy.
Thank you, Madam Basudha Chandrachud, who gave me your reference. And
Yes,
yeah.
I mentioned her because she attended last year's seminar in Mumbai. Yeah, and then she called me. She said, now all my district people will call you and all. And she said, I have chosen e-waste topic this year. So I said, most welcome. We are there. Okay? Lovely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now I request our club treasurer, Mrs. Mamta Panda, to propose the vote of thanks. Please focus on Mrs. Mamta Panda. Mrs. Mamta Panda, our club treasurer. Abhishek, did you get her? Mamta Panda, would you please raise your hand?
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Please.
Thank you, President, for having entrusted me to propose the vote of thanks in this webinar. On behalf of Innerville Club of Cuttack, I express my profound thanks to Mrs. Kunti Oja, esteemed chairperson, Clean Mumbai Foundation, for her excellent deliberation this evening in introducing the topic. I also sincerely thank Mrs. Hansu Padiwala for her illuminating speech, which the audience appreciated and which throw new light on the subject of waste, electric and electronic equipments. I also thank our district chairman, Mrs. Ina Purohit, for being with us and encouraging us to hold this webinar. I also thank past President Shailaja for her lucid explanation about the webinar's purpose. I also thank Mrs. Lopamudra Misra and members who participated in the open session deliberations, and also express my thanks to all the district executive committee members, past district chairmen, senior members, Rotarians, other club members, and guests for taking part in this webinar. I would be failing in my duty if I did not express my gratitude to our media partner Abhishek Studio, who excellently coordinated this webinar to make it a success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I now request our district vice chairman, Mrs. Manisha Srivastav, to please speak few lines about the webinar. Abhishek, please focus on her. If she is not live, then you can use her video.
Yes, you use her video. Actually, Manisha जी का मैसेज आया था, उनका कुछ इन्वर्टर का प्रॉब्लम है वहाँ पे.
Okay, fine.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of all executive members, former district chairmen, and members of District 326, I acknowledge the efforts of host club members of Innerville of Cuttack for hosting district webinar e-waste management. Heartfelt thanks to club president, multi-talented Mrs. Laura Mitra Rath, club secretary, beautiful soul, Mrs. Pushpa Patra, for organizing such a knowledgeable and useful talk on waste, electrical and electronic equipment management. So my dear friends, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We are so humbled. Our club is proud to have a noted singer, a radio artist amongst us. I request Archana Das Kanungo to recite our national anthem. I request our media partner to play the video and request to rise or keep your right hand raised for our national anthem. Please, members, raise your right hands.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
Now the conclusion time. I heartily thank all guests, district executives, past district chairmen, fellow presidents, Rotarians, my dear Innerville sisters, all fellow presidents, and all the club members of Innerville Club of Cuttack who made this evening a memorable evening. I thank each one volunteering your precious time in this webinar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laura, and congratulations for an informative webinar. And not only congratulations, I request all the presidents present over here, start working on it from tomorrow. And very soon we are going to have a proper plan in collaboration with Madam Kunti Ojaji and Madam Mansupa Diwalaji, so that I'll be in touch with you and I'll forward the materials to all the presidents. So start working on it.
Sure. And from tomorrow morning for Make Med. Tomorrow is for e-waste, but tomorrow morning.
Sure. The first work we are going to do start with. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ansu ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Kunti
you.
ma'am. It was really a present. Really a present.
And we'll be very much happy to see both of you in Bhubaneswar and
Sure.
After the lockdown is over and God knows when it will be over.
In fact, I just remember my late father. He would have been so happy because Rotary and Innerville and all was his life.
Oh.
And my mother is still there with me, so I'll tell her. She's 93. Sure.
In fact,
Okay.
my son was working with an NGO in Berhampur. So
Okay.
he spent 10 months in Orissa. So he has very fond memories of that, you know. So I'm also somewhere connected, I feel,
Connected to
Orissa.
Yeah.
So nice of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
The bonding should continue. The friendship
Yes,
should
yes.
continue. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Meeting is adjourned, Laura Mitra.
Yeah, meeting is adjourned. I've said, already said. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abhishek, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We can leave.
There was no problem. Abhishek,
No,
congrats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just because of Abhishek we could meet, greet and everything.
Then very smooth, very smooth.
Virtually, yeah. We'll surely meet. We'll surely meet physically then.
Thank you.
Then there would be no Abhishek then to make us meet.
Okay, bye.
So, thank you. Can we wind up now?
Yeah. Abhishek, would you please leave here? We need to wind up here. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
So I'd like to take your leave. Thank you all. Thank you once again. So,
Shall I close the meeting, ma'am?
yes.